Gentleman Kelly.
Here we go. So wa is, we use it, you can't explain it either. Yeah, it's tough. So we use wa for, it feels like two different reasons, but they actually kind of mesh together. So number one is when something is the main topic of a sentence, or when you're giving a general statement, like this pen is blue. このペンは青色です。This pen is blue. Okay, so that would be like a basic, just general statement, but it's also the main topic. Okay, and then I'll tell you why they're meshed together and not separate. So it says to point out a difference or exception. So when I say このペンは, when I say this pen is, when I say this pen is blue, I'm also saying there are other pens exist, and those other pens might be other colors, but this one is blue. I would explain wa as for something. Yeah, I've heard that explanation. As for this pen, yeah, as for this pen, it's blue. I like to think of it as like at least. That was just what helped for me. Like at least this pen. As for this pen, it is blue. Yeah, that's how I've heard the Take Him's guide. That's how he explains it. As for this pen, it is blue. For me, I like saying at least this pen is blue. That helps me, but whatever works for you, that's what's important. So giving some examples. So here we go. Sakana wa tabereru. I can at least eat fish. Kakko, like parentheses, but there may be some things that I can't eat. That's what all of this implies. Now, when we hear this, we don't think about this. It's just kind of a natural feeling. But it does have this nuance. So you'd say, sakana wa tabereru. And then let's say the context is somebody's asking you, so how are you with Japanese food? Can you eat, raw fish? Can you eat fish? Can you eat horse sushi or something? I don't know. Sakana wa tabereru. So I can eat fish. Yeah, there might be other stuff that I can't eat. So I'm at least answering your one question. But there might be other stuff I can't eat. I can eat gluten, but I am allergic. Exactly. So like, sakana wa tabereru, but I might be allergic to something. Ooh, GWR with the bow sheet. Oh. Now my hair is gonna be pechanko. So if you were to say sakana ga tabereru instead, would that give exclusivity to only being able to eat fish? Yes, essentially yes. So if I said sakana ga tabereru, it's like, I can eat fish. So in English, we do it with kind of the way that we speak. Like I can eat fish. Like I can eat fish. I can eat fish. That's a blanket statement. That's like sakana wa tabereru. I can eat fish. And sakana ga tabereru, it's like, I can eat fish. Let's do this. Guys, if you were to make this sentence formal, what would you say? もしこの文章をもっと丁寧にするなら、もっと丁寧な言い方をするためには何と言いますか？魚は食べれるじゃなくて、タメ語じゃなくて敬語だったら、it would be 魚は食べます。食べれ。To be extra correct, I'll say 食べられます, but you can also say 食べれます。And 私は魚です。なるほど。すごい魚なのによくも Twitch の使い方分かってますね。すごい。いらっしゃい。はじめまして。Nice to meet you. Are you studying Japanese? 日本語を勉強してますか? Yes, I'm studying Japanese. It's a bit tough under the sea. I imagine it would be. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Well, hopefully your Wi-Fi signal is good enough. So here's a situation. You have an old man, you have Maximus, and you have R6. And you have me. And so the three of us are right there, and here's the old man, and we're all young and we look young. And so the old man is like, "Minna gakusei desu ka?" He's like, "Are you guys all students?" And then Maximus and R6, one of them, like they're like, "Oh, both of us, Maximus and R6. Bokura wa gakusei desu. We are students." And then that's all they say. And then I'm over here, I'm a teacher, and then I say, "Boku wa sensei desu." This is kind of to point out a difference or exception. Okay? This is kind of more like the second one, but they still both apply. We are, at least us, we are students. And then I'm saying me, at least me, I'm a teacher. And we're trying to separate and to create like, well, we're students. I'm a teacher. At least I'm a teacher. I'm not saying they're teachers, and then they're saying, well, we're not saying Jelly is a student. So it's kind of that separation, and also like a main topic. Like Jelly is a teacher, we are students. Does that make sense? わかりますかね? Leaving out wa feels less polite to me. It's not. It's actually, I was talking, well, actually, yes, but it's also like, minna wa gakusei desu ka? Nanka, if you put in the wa there, it feels a little off. Like, I was talking to my wife about it, and it's like, we like don't put wa there especially with minna. I don't know why. I put it there so you know that's the particle that's supposed to be there. But yeah, I don't. That's why I at least put it there. Sometimes adding wa feels a bit heavy to me. I don't know. First, yeah, I can't. It's one of those feeling things, but I at least I would never say wa ever. Like with minna especially. Like, futari, like minna gakusei desu ka? Like that. Definitely, like 100% of the time, I would say minna gakusei. And if it was just two people, then I would say futari tomo. If it was two people, I'd say futari tomo. Yeah. So does that make sense, guys? Is that good? I feel like that's a good situation, and you can visualize it. All right. Here's another one. The Nocta is like, he's like, "Kyou no tenki wakaru? Kyou no tenki wakaru? Do you know the weather today? Like today's weather?" And then Master is like, "Kyou wa ame desu." And so literally this sentence right here is like, today is rain. Okay? It's going to rain today. Kyou wa ame desu. Today is rain. It's gonna rain today in English. So it's kind of like, today is going to rain. At least today is gonna rain. But other days might be different weather. But I'm just talking about today. Today, we're talking about today right now. Kodowaru otoko desu. Whoa. I'm the crowd. Wow, ureshi. You're part of the Jelly Club. And the Bean Gang. Thanks so much for the follow. I mean, the subscription. Thank you so much, Omnicron. Ooh, bug. I think it's a ka. It's a mosquito, ka. Mosquito is ka. And then moth is ga. Ga. Speaking of ga. Ga ga heya ni iru no ka. So, ga じゃなくて ka. Ka ga. Ka ga heya ni iru no ka. Hey, ka. Everybody's making puns. It's a little intense. So here we go. Ga. Boku ga tasuke ni ikimasu. Okay? So, if anyone who just came in, ga is like to show emphasis, or like think all eyes on me, or all eyes on whatever the word that comes before it is. Like in English, we just kind of change the way we say the word. Like, I'll go save her. Like, I will be the one to go save her. Not you, not anyone else, me. So think like emphasis, okay? Boku ga, I'm the one who's gonna go to save her. Ga is much easier than wa. So a helpful rule with ga and wa, okay? So this is a helpful rule that I still use this to this day. So it will definitely be helpful for you, I promise, when you're making more complicated sentences. If you have a wa, then you need a ga. There's usually one and one. And so here's an example. So Jelly ga sensei de, I'm Jelly, right? Moemasu wa gakusei da yo. So let's think back to our situation. All right, we had the old man. He's like, minna gakusei desu ka? Are you guys students? And then the two of them are like, oh, we're students. Bokura wa gakusei desu. Bokura wa gakusei desu. And then boku wa sensei desu. So they're students. I'm a teacher. Flash forward. So Jelly, let's say the old man is not processing this information. You learn that every sentence has a ga. I don't know if that's true. You are more fluent than me with my own language. All right, Sag. So here we had the helpful rule, right? Exception to the rule. Oh, no, you did say 6 days. Okay. Mosquito die. I missed it. Don't you hate when you miss them? So guys, these are the exceptions to the rule. When you're saying, like, kind of comparing two things, you can have two was. Like, I play golf, but I don't play soccer, or whatever. I like sushi, but I don't really like maze gohan, which is like a Japanese dish. That's one exception for double was. Double gas is like when you have, sorry, I'm not good at grammar words. I think it's when you have two subjects, right? Two subjects, I think. So, kore ga Jelly ga itteta kawa nano. And then the bottom one is ga and ga. It's like when there's kind of two subjects. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. So for the exception to this rule, just know these, okay? You don't really necessarily have to worry about this, because by the time that you're making complicated sentences like this, you'll probably have a better idea of it anyway. Are you guys ready to play a game? If I can get that thing. Ka.